All right, we are back with Fizzy Elf. Welcome back. Thanks for coming back. I appreciate that. Last VOD we did for Fizzy, it was Sojourn. So as I see, we are starting on Sojourn here as well. But the VOD was submitted as a Cassidy VOD, so I'm assuming that at some point we do swap to Cassidy. That's fine. We'll do a little bit of coaching for both. I'll probably label it as a Cassidy VOD because God knows I need more of those. But yeah, we'll get into it. New Junk City. Let me check the rank real quick. What rank are we looking at? We are Gold 3. And so right in the middle of, standard player base. And that's totally fine. What was I don't remember the rank for the last VOD, but I'd have to look. But I'm not going to get into that right now. Let's just get into it. Yeah, Sojourn, Onron, Moira, Rhine, Mercy. Okay. All right, and what function key are you? 2. You are 2. But I hope it's been going well for you, Fizzy. Hope you've been having some good practice, getting some good games in there. I love the starting angle from you. Really convenient of their team to be over there. So, I mean, it's huge. Disruptor is pretty good. There's a clump of them over there. Full charge rail. A little impatient here, obviously. You had tons of time to line this up, and it's not even impatience. This is we flick off the target. Like, you're doing perfectly right here. Like, this is beautiful. We're moving our crosshair with our movement keys into this guy's head, and then as soon as we get there, we flick off. So that's really unfortunate. Like, that soldier should be dead 10 times out of 10. Oh, now we're chasing and sliding, and this is so terrifying. Oh my goodness. Nice tracking there, though. That's pretty good. That's good. But now against this Emre, who is looking at you, like, now we're trying to attract too much when we have a one-shot on this guy. Like, analyze his movement patterns here. What is he doing?
It really was the honor of a lifetime.
Ready? Right, left, right, left, right. Like, this guy's just spamming AD in a pretty predictable pattern. You don't need to try and track him here. You have your one-shot built. Just wait for him to walk back in your crosshair.
It really was the honor of a lifetime.
But to be honest, the mistake to begin with is this. Like, this is why we ultimately die here, presumably, right? I think we died. Like, now we're just horrendously out of position. And it's really nice that you get the mercy pick here.
It was the honor of a lifetime.
Yeah. But it's criminally out of position. Like, yeah, it sucks that we whiffed on this soldier, but sliding into their team is obviously not ideal, and it's surprising they don't capitalize on you doing this immediately. Like, they just ignore you for a second, and you fortunately get this mercy, but there's no world in where you should ever get this mercy.
It really was.
Yeah, you get the Juno. Ah, and you get rest. How nice.
I owe you one. You're not in charge anymore.
Nice.
Not so fast.
Yeah, I'm fine with this. Good patience there. Hard to hit that headshot. Yeah, I mean, if you're holding an angle like this, this is fine. We have rail built, but why not just, like, we're moving our mouse so much here. Why not just wait for somebody to walk into the angle that we're holding? I don't know if you've noticed it from other Sojourn players, if you watch other people play Soj at higher levels or not, but there are a lot of times where if Soj has rail, you will see her just basically camping an angle, standing completely still, and just waiting for somebody to round the corner and walk into the crosshair. Because you can play like that. It's just like Widow. Like, you're just staring at one spot, anticipating them to walk around a corner into you, and you just fire and they're dead. You know, it's at least a lot easier of a time than wide swinging this into them and giving them an opportunity to dodge around you, move around you. Like you're just making that shot really hard. Don't stare at the ground. Yep. I love that. Why? Because the Emre's in. So even if there wasn't anybody here, which you didn't know if there was or not at this point, I don't think, right? Like, we go back and watch. Yeah, we know, I mean, obviously know there's somebody, like, around there, because we see stuff coming in. That's huge. I mean, that's huge. They obviously don't want to walk through this to go support their Emre. Now, their Kiri can TP in, but then the Kiri will probably die, right? So, yeah, I mean, that's really good. You just isolated the Emre. That's really smart use of Disruptor there. You killed him. Good job.
A solid upgrade.
It's just, you know, just a little bit of lack of awareness, right? All right, well, that's okay. It doesn't really matter. You got checkpoint. You'll be back with your team for the next team fight as they rotate to the next point. I don't really care. But awareness, you know, awareness.
Watching here. I'll make it worth your while.
10 seconds.
Okay, we need to definitely be ready to hard disengage here. You should be gone by now. Your Rhine took low. So you see your Rhine go down there, and I know you heard people coming to your left, because you look over there. See, you're looking over there right now. You're checking that angle. You hear them. You hear stuff happening. And so you're like, okay, well, there's people coming that way. Then we see our Rhine charge down below.
Thanks.
And even staying here is better than this rotation back around, because now you're cutting off angle from this Diva and this, I don't know, Kiri and Junk and Juno. You're cutting off that angle completely, and you're a slide away from maybe rotating over here and holding this corner. Now, you're still too close. You should have left earlier. Like, you should be gone right now, because this Diva can just fly to you and you're cooked. But, you know, I like at least that we're cutting off angles by playing right here right now, but then we make the mistake of rotating right back into them. And now, like, this Diva is just free, right? Well, the Diva goes on the Mercy. You get your Mercy killed because we don't leave early enough. It's a good play from their Diva. I like this Disruptor. Protect yourself. Diva's gonna get her boosters back before you get... Oh, no. That's terrifying. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I wouldn't have thought that I was being chased there either. There was nothing happening, and then randomly that, but whatever. I mean, you were low health, so I would have just preferred you come out here and get Mega. Obviously, you can't predict that Junkrat was going to do that because he was not shooting you, and then randomly he was. But you would have avoided dying there if you just heal up. Like, just go heal up. Take the time to come over here and get that Mega.
Nerf this.
You were so close. You were so close to the Mega. Like, if you had to walk like 10 seconds to a health pack, then I understand, whatever, it's probably not worth it at that point. Just turn around, sure, take the fight on low health. Hopefully your passive regen kicks in by the time you're actually getting shot at again. But if it's right there, just go take it. Nice, good job, standing still. Unfortunate. Didn't know Kiri was there. Yeah, whatever. I mean, like, I guess I shouldn't say whatever. It's really, like, we're walking forward here unnecessarily. Like, why are we walking into the Diva? Why not just stay back here? Why not stay around cover? Why not make this rotation over here? Why not come over here? Why not make this rotate? Or why not just slide jump up here? Like, you have other options other than just walk forward blindly. So yeah, I mean, that's technically the mistake. Now, you didn't know this Kiri was here. It's why you got killed. Like, you felt like you were safe. And so, I mean, this is why positioning and rotations and whatnot are important, because you will avoid things like this happening, where even if you don't know somebody's there, by making the better, safer rotation, then you're just not going to run into them and they're not going to catch you off guard. So it's not really whatever, but it kind of is. It's like, whatever, you know? You know what I'm saying?
Get them away from the objective.
They're powered and ready to fire. That's the stuff.
Spill rail. Let's look for a good target. That's a good target. Good try. Good try. I mean, it still looks like we're flicking a little bit. Like, this should be a calm shot. Like, I don't know if you play Widow at all, but if you do this on Widow, then you're also playing Widow wrong. Like, nah, it's actually not much of a flick. It was just the recoil that made it look like a flick, I think.
I require assistance.
Yeah, I actually think that was totally fine. You just missed. Oh well. But this is perfect. This is perfect. It's just, you just very slightly missed and got a no reg, maybe, possibly. I don't know. Like, that's about as close as you can possibly get without hitting him. So, good job, actually. Actually, good job. Really good patience. Really good discipline. Just unfortunate that it missed there. Love this rotation. Just be careful. Look at what's happening with your Rhine. Your Rhine is stuck here. I don't mind this rotation. Just make sure you're going into this smart. Be smart about this. You don't have Disruptor. We just used it. We do have Slide. I'm fine with you coming over here, but we need to be ready to disengage and use our abilities to play around this, because our Rhine is not really in a position to deal with this. He wants to walk. He probably is walking. He's going to force them out. But if we pop here too early, then suddenly their attention shifts to us and we insta explode, and then the Rhine's not even on top of them to help us. So we just need to be careful. Like, you can come early if you want, but you need to be prepared to use your abilities to escape death, essentially. Good patience. Oh, really good. Really nice shot there.
My ultimate is ready.
Yeah, so I'm happy that we back up here, because I feel like maybe you saw Ryan out of the corner of your eye and we're like, wait a second.
Better than this, Emre.
That was a really nice patient shot from you. We almost have Disruptor, not quite. We're still being patient, playing around Disruptor. Now we have it. We can close some distance, close some space. Patience. High pressure situation, just relax. Easier said than done, I know. It wasn't too bad. Let's back up though. So, when you see this alt right now, like, what are they gonna do? They're screwed. It's just a beautiful opportunity, and we do it just a second late. You have completely the right idea, the right intention. It's a really good opportunity. You just do this slightly too late, but you picked Ana essentially. I mean, you allow your Onron to pick the Ana very easily. Nice slide disengage. I think that's fine. I like how we shift our attention.
Charging.
You once again pick this Curie. Like, you don't kill her immediately, right? Obviously, but you force her to teleport here because she's terrified, and you just get lucky with a shot. But you know, luck doesn't happen unless you make good plays. For the most part, like, you're not gonna, like, she would have never done that if you didn't hit that nice shot on her. So it was really good target switch there, off from the Diva back onto another squishy. Yeah, so yeah, I think that's a pretty solid ult from you. So nice job with that. Yikes. Oof. We have slide, by the way. We have slide. Just get out. Just get out. That's really your only mistake here, is just slide backwards, come back here. Yeah, come over to Mega, get Mega, you know. But otherwise, like, pretty solid play from you. Okay.
Checking in. Monstering you.
Overtime. Area denied. I'll make it worth your while.
Yeah, good try. Had to go to point. Yeah, it's whatever. You were just trying to touch point. Okay. Still no Cass, huh?
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Sure. Just careful, just manage your distance against this diva. Right now you're fine. You have slide again because you took slide perk, right? So we do have another slide. I like the distance you're playing. If this diva decides to push you, which she very well may, it's good for you because you bait her and you slide away and she gets no value and has no boosters for 5 seconds. And you force her to a position which theoretically allows your team to maybe capitalize on this Junkrat because suddenly this diva's over here. And where is she not? Not on the Junkrat. So theoretically your team is able to make a play on the swing this way, make a play on the back, flip map a little bit. So yeah, I like this quite a lot. She doesn't dive you, so good on her. Love the distance management, love the angle, good job. I understand Disruptor there. Yep, this is your cue to just rotate opposite side map and make a play somewhere else. So good job, you baited Diva dive. She wanted to deal with you. You have 2 slides. You slid correctly, I believe. This is probably where I would have gone as well. I would have wanted to start my rotation over here because then the next thing I'd be doing is looking to make a rotation all the way over here. You know, this is what I would be looking to do next. Maybe over here, maybe deep in. Where you are now is okay. It's just you're gonna have minimal value when you could maximize your value a lot just by taking this angle over here. Because again, we're just kind of now stacked with our Rhine playing main. So where is all their team looking and where are they all playing around? It's Reinhardt main, so you're really not gonna see anything unless they just blindly walk into you for whatever reason. Nice. Yes. Slide. You almost have your other slide back. Let's go. Like, yeah, just slide here. Be here right now. Like, be here. Like, this is the play. You make a nice decision. We're just too slow to do this. Go. Yeah. You're on run carried. But you had a nice idea. We're just too slow to do it. Okay. Okie dokie. Set up, stage, next fight. Nice. I love it. It's creative. Stop moving, please. Nobody's shooting you. Nice dodge. Oh, you got robbed. You actually got so robbed. I'd be so upset. I'd be so upset. What? What? This is beautiful. Like, this is picture perfect. Like, I really can't tell if we flick off or if that's recoil, but it really doesn't seem like... Wait, hold on. I don't know if you're flicking or if that's recoil. But look where this shot goes, man. You got robbed. You got robbed. That, I mean, that's a headshot like 1,000% of the time. That's insane. What? Oh my gosh. Whatever. Sorry. Yeah, that sucks. I definitely think you should have hit that. And you were so mad that you exploded. Fair enough. Nice little res. Maybe. Not really. You're definitely not winning this. Okay. Proximity to Diva. Okay, she's flying on your team. Guess what that means? The space is free. It looks like you're looking to go over there. It's the correct play. Nice job. Don't be scared to slide to engage, especially with double slide. I would caution you against it if you didn't have this perk, but with 2 slides, you can cover a lot of distance really quickly, so you can be a little bit more aggressive. And I mean, this Diva just used boosters, so she's not going to engage on you. Unlucky. Ouch. Yeah, don't default here. Yeah, this is... I know that you're scared because you're low health and you're not getting any support whatsoever. And I'm fine with you going this far, just to, like, maybe try and get some heals from your team. But I would much rather you just come sit over here. Like, come take this angle back. Create that crossfire. Yeah, you're low health. By the time you get back here, if your Mercy and your Moira aren't going to heal you, you're going to at least have started passive regen and probably be full health by the time you take damage. Just come back. You know, come back. You would have had a lot of value there. Oh, we're coming back. Nice shot. Okay. This tire's obviously coming for you. That's okay. That's okay. I get it. I get it. All right, we're on Cass. All right. Actually, let's go back real quick. I think I like the ult, by the way.
This ends
Yeah, I like this a lot. Nice cleanse. D.Va obviously is now on you, forces a lot of attention. Tires absolutely coming for you. And yeah, it's kind of hard to shoot the tire if the D.Va's just standing in front of it all day long. Yeah, I mean, I think it was a fine ult, just obviously mechanical whiffs, which is why I said I get it. I understand. Other than that, I think it was fine. All right, Cassidy. Alright, so we're cheating. Nice. I mean, that's literally the best you could possibly ever do in that situation. Whatever. Those were nice shots. Love the angle. Love the patience, too, to stay up there until you know what's going on. This D.Va's stupid. But yeah, I mean, abuse the D.Va's stupidity if you can. Like, she's not going on you for whatever reason, so sure. Love it. Keep going. Yep. Roll, please. Oh, man. Everything, you're fine here. This is fine. This is all fine. Even good flash here. Good flash. Just, we gotta roll. And the flash does need to happen slightly earlier, but you do hit it, which is nice. Also, if you're gonna flash a D.Va, flash technique in general, usually you never want to flash the target directly. Like, you don't want to throw flash at them. You usually want to throw it at the floor by their toes or above their head. It's pretty obvious why with D.Va, because she can just DM it. And so if you throw it at her feet or throw it above her head, chances are that she DMs that is lower, so you might get it off a lot more successfully. But for other heroes, it's just almost always better just flash feet, like a Genji or a Tracer or somebody with a lot of mobility. Like, you don't want to risk trying to like flash their face when they can just be moving around all over the place. It's just almost always more successful to just flash the ground at their feet. Yeah, so flash technique there, and then we don't roll.
Surrender to my will.
Really close to D.Va, but again, this D.Va like does not seem to care about you. Nice shot, nice crosshair placement. Look at this crosshair placement, this is sick. Boom. Didn't even have to move it vertically at all. It was just a perfect position. Yeah, deepen, go with your venture. Why not? Make a play. Nice. Nice. Yeah. No way. No way. What? Really nice play. I mean, kind of carried that. If you're looking to maximize your damage output here and poke walk up a little bit more, your team's not really in a position to do it, obviously. But you do have this angle over here. I usually like to sit here and just poke them and force a response, whether that's cooldowns or a dive or whatever. You can just come up here and then make a safe disengage, and if you take damage, there's the mega, and you can make the rotation here. But it's fine, right? Like, your team wasn't really pushed up to deal with anybody at the choke, so it's not like anybody was getting any value. Yeah, I mean, that's a fade in. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, just flash. We already saw fade. It's just too late. It's just way too late. Just use this. Use this while she's not looking at us, because now what happens? We start shooting at her. She's looking at us. We're starting to take damage, and now instead of shooting, we're flashing. So what does more damage, our flashbang or our gun? Our gun. So why on earth would we ever want to flash mid-fight if we can start the fight with flash when they're not looking at us, when we're not taking damage? You know? It's for Ryan, man. Flash, 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 flash. I really like your rotations, how you're moving around the map here. You're constantly attacking them from all sorts of different angles. Flash is one of those abilities that you kind of just literally use as early as possible, as often as possible. Yes, there are instances where you might want to save it for certain situations, but for the most part, it's okay to just kind of throw it out. Like, just get the value from it as often as you possibly can. You know, by default, that's usually pretty okay. Nice shot. Yeah, you're destroying them. You're hitting some nice headshots, which makes a big difference. Love the patience here to not just walk forward, hold that angle. Chunk is horrible character. I love it. I love it. It's just the only other opportunity to use that would have been literally right now. You save your Rhine if you use it right now, probably. Junk might still have an angle on the Rhine, but you force them to back off, but we decide not to, which I think is also fine because it would be pretty risky. But yeah, I mean, why not? He's flying way up into the air, has no cover, is 1 HP. We want to make sure that last shot lands. We have 1 bullet left. You could have shot. You could have shot, taking that last shot, and then if it doesn't land, then pop ult. But I'm fine with this, to be honest. Totally fine with that. Or mercy. Yeah, whatever. I think you played that pretty well. So why does Diva eat this? Because we throw it at her face. Also, we have bad timing. She puts down DM, she has to wait a second to bring it back up. There's your window is right now. If you're going to flash and you want to guarantee it works regardless of where you flash, you do it now. Nice. Love the flash first around the corner.
Oh, that'll do.
Uh-oh. Oof. I'm here for mercy, man.
Lost the point.
We have roll, 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 we have roll. So the thing with Cassidy is he is probably the most dependent positional character in the entire game. You have to be pinpoint perfect with your positioning to have the most value on Cassidy. And how do we do that? We do that through roll. You can afford to play a little aggressively as long as you have roll, because you need to be thinking about your disengage and backing up into a safe position. So Cass is obviously very, very strong damage-wise, but his weakness is he has no mobility. So you have to min-max your positioning to get the most value. So if we aren't using roll defensively, or to get out of situations like that when the D.Va is diving us, then what are we doing with Cass? Like there's almost no point in playing him. Now you're hitting some really nice shots, but we can be living a lot of these engagements and really capitalizing on our life and getting a lot more value than we are because we aren't rolling. So something to keep in mind. Nice flash. Why aren't they looking at you?
Hold on.
I get it, right? Overtime. Scary. It's just I feel like you just panicked because we turn the corner. It's overtime. We want to win the game. They don't seem to be looking at us, so we go for it. But the thing is that there's 5 of them right there, and it's only Orion on crit HP. Nothing else is really happening. They're investing coalescence. It's just too easy for them to turn on you there, Like, High Noon should be used mid-fight, and I know it kind of felt mid-fight, and it really was mid-fight, but the problem is that your team just didn't have anything. Like, your team was backing up. They didn't have any plays to make. They were just going to die. So, I mean, you saved your Rhine temporarily because everybody shifted their focus to you, but that's not enough because it's literally just your Rhine on crit. And then they just turn around and kill the Rhine. So there just wasn't enough happening for them to worry about you. Like, you were just an easy target. So, I don't know. I like the idea, just wrong time, and they win. Unlucky. Well, I'm going to treat this as a Cassidy review. Your Sojourn is looking better. I love the angles you're taking. You're doing really well on the angling. And you're getting away with a lot too, by the way. Like, this D.Va, like, you were very easy dive target for this D.Va should she ever have chosen to dive you. Now, that's okay since you're Cassidy if you're anticipating that. And remember how I said you can save your flash for times like that when you're anticipating a dive. Like, that's fine. And you can pre-flash the D.Va or whatever, prevent her from flying all the way to you, roll out, and you're fine. Like, that's kind of just like how you play Cass. But like, this D.Va just left you alone so much, and you capitalized on that, and that's good. Like, you took a lot of good angles. You had some nice crosshair placement. You had some nice shots. Had a nice ult on the Emre. The second ult wasn't super great, but it is what it is. I understand what you're going for. Really, the only thing with Cass that is egregiously wrong from this VOD is we are not capitalizing on our abilities. And maybe it's because we don't play Cass quite as much, so we're not quite as familiar with when to use them. But really, just use flash. Just throw it out there, and you'll learn over time maybe when you should not do that, and maybe when you should save it. But for now, like, I encourage you to just use it at any given opportunity, because you're going to get more value doing that. And then with roll, like, we are missing tons of opportunities to roll. Like, we need to be rolling a lot more than we are. You died a couple times to D.Va because we didn't roll at all. Rolling gives you damage reduction, by the way, on top of covering distance. So it moves you and gives you damage reduction. So it's a really good survival ability. Yeah, it's really quick and really short lat. Like, it's not very long. It's very short. But it's usually enough to keep you alive in certain situations, especially when you're getting dove like that. Like, that is how you maximize value on Cassidy. And it's the only way you will ever stay alive when you get dove. If you do. Like sometimes you're just going to die no matter what. But if you get dove, like we need to be using those abilities. We need to use flash. We need to use roll. And that's how we survive. Other than that, your flash needs a little bit of work in terms of your technique. But I don't think we really have to worry about that quite yet. I just want you to know that the higher you go, the less successful you will be at hitting your flashes if you are trying to throw it directly at the target. For now, it's not a big deal. It's not what I would ask you to focus on, because I think you can get a lot more value by focusing on your roll or just using flash more often, you know? So other than that, good stuff. Thanks for the VOD and thanks for coming back. I do appreciate that. And hopefully it was a little bit helpful, and I will see you in the next one. All right, peace.